Do you hear that? Welcome back to yet another episode of Wendigo Uncut.
Today we were going to talk about any and all theatrical horror, so like on stage.
Yes. So really anything that has to do with yeah, you said it, on stage.
A stage and I mean like specifically we're going to talk about stuff like on like more of like theatrical stuff, like more of like on stage and like in person stuff.
Right, right. So
Because like theatrical horror also means movies and all that. But we're gonna hone in. We're gonna dial it
like
in.
live action.
Yeah.
Live in person theater.
Yeah.
Performances.
There we go.
Yeah.
We got there.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
got there.
Well, I got there. Anyway, so I think what better place to start than a very, very famous Broadway show, Sweeney Todd, the Demon Barber of Fleet Street.
I heard he makes some pretty good pies.
Well,
Oh no, he's gonna drop a bombshell of information on me. Oh no.
so first things first, I haven't seen Sweeney Todd like performed in person, though I really want to.
Yeah.
But I have seen the movie.
I assume the story is fairly similar.
I'm sure because the movie's basically like the same, where there's like still singing and stuff in it. So
Is
it's
it kind of like that Heather's movie that they put on, like not the original, because like there's like a recording of it on Amazon Prime or
the
something.
remake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's like a record, like something like that.
Yeah, where
kind
they're, like,
of.
it's the same.
But it's a move. But it's like an actual movie.
Yeah, it's
okay,
like they're
okay.
performing the musical, but it's the movie.
Yeah.
But
Not-
it's recorded as a movie.
Okay. So it is basically just recorded. It's basically just a recorded theatrical performance.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because, there's still all the songs in it, and
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure the plot is basically the same thing.
I would assume it's basically. I would
mean,
assume.
Yeah. But Sweeney Todd is definitely,
Probably the most famous one.
yeah. I think it's a pretty, I don't want to say jarring, but like in a way it's a pretty jarring like Broadway performance and story. Because you have, it's based in London.
London. Yep.
Yeah,
correct.
London,
Like 1860 something.
like 1840s.
Yeah.
Or something.
1800s, mid 1800s.
Yeah.
We'll just go with that.
So it's like, kind of, you follow this guy Sweeney.
You follow Todd.
You follow Todd, and he is a barber.
Who's also a former criminal.
Yeah.
He got technically deported, I guess. He got like sent away.
Yeah, to Australia.
Yeah, you got. Oh, I mean that is what they did with that is what Australia was. It was just all of the London criminals, or not specifically British criminals. That is what they. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's been a while since
He comes back and changes his name or something. Like he was a barber. He got
Or wait, no, I think he was a criminal. He came back and
he came back as a different
became
person.
a barber.
No, he was a barber beforehand as well, because he gets given his old barber tools.
Oh, see, it's been a while since I watched the movie.
Yeah. He gets given his old barber tools, so it's like he was a barber already.
Okay.
You just fact checking me on this?
No, I'm just like trying to remember what
I'm
happened.
just trying to
next.
run through the movie in your head.
I don't remember if he starts being a barber again before or after he meets what's Mrs. Lovett?
I that sounds right. Miss Lovett sounds correct.
I think.
We'll just go with that. We'll go with that. I think that's right.
I think it's
that's
Lovett.
right. I think it's Lovett. Yeah, I think he does that because I think she's the one who gives him his tools back. I think.
Yeah, it is Miss Lovett.
Okay. I think she gives him his tools back.
Yeah, and she is the owner of a
A meat pie
meat pie shop.
Yeah.
Um,
But she complains that she doesn't get customers and that she's low on meat.
yeah. So like any normal person,
Well, Todd picks up
Well-
Todd picks up as a barber again, and he kills people.
Yeah, he
This I feel like this is less of like a horror thing because it's like depends on how much like gore you're looking at. Like I don't know.
well, because I know.
It actually doesn't have to be that. It could be like I mean it's thought about more like psychological, I guess. But it's more like thriller kind of.
Well, I guess. Yeah, I don't want to call it horror because it's not like.
But if you ask somebody, they'd probably say like yeah, it's a horror musical because like yeah, I guess.
Yeah, there's probably like, the genre and then like added with the subgenre. So
Yeah,
like
yeah.
psychological
Yeah,
thriller horror, whatever.
but it's not like how we think of like horror movies.
Yes,
It's very different.
Mm-hmm.
Very different medium as well because it's all on stage. You can see everything happening.
yeah, you're right. So Miss Lovett does give him his tools back, and then it's kind of like, oh, you should
pick up
be barber again.
You should do a barber again.
Yeah, like why not? And then
One way or another, he starts killing people.
yeah,
He starts just slitting their throat while he's giving them some cuts.
well, because if I remember correctly, because there's an empty apartment above.
Yeah, that was
the shop.
that was his. I think I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it was his before he got convicted. It was like Benjamin or whatever. Was his
Yeah.
name or whatever?
Yeah.
Something like that.
So yeah, he just basically takes back his home.
Yeah, effectively.
Because she's all like, oh yeah, like, yeah, the previous tenant got like arrested and then like kicked out, and the wife was taken, and awful things happened to her, yada yada.
Didn't she like poison herself or something, or is that someone else? I don't remember. I don't remember the details.
I think she was.
She dies or whatever. Like she gets. I don't know.
She was assaulted.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's what happened. Oh yeah, okay.
yeah. But then he reveals to Miss Lovett, he's like, I'm Benjamin.
Yeah.
And then Miss Lovett's like, oh, well, I'll keep your secret, but
And then but then he starts killing people. She has the idea of
yeah,
like because she's like, how are you gonna hide how are you gonna hide the body? And she goes, I've got an idea.
mm-hmm.
So she starts cutting up the people and putting them in the meat pies,
Mm-hmm.
which is wildly successful.
Yeah.
Like, people like love these meat pies.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So he like the shop is like flourishing.
Yeah,
now.
people love these meat pies.
There's a lot of foot traffic. She's getting pretty successful. Miss Lovett kind of starts getting in on kind of pointing people up in the direction of like going to get a shave to continue her business.
Yeah, then you get he has like a cool mechanical chair that and he just like sends people to like to their storage room or whatever.
So after, and that's something that I really love seeing in like clips of in the live performances, is there's this super cool mechanic where they're in the chair, but then like this lever gets pulled and the floor kind of opens up at the foot of the chair, and then
They just like hop in.
the chair like kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? It like
Tips it like ejects
it like
them.
flattens into like a slide
Yeah.
almost, and then they slide down into this thing, but like in the canon they slide down to the basement of the shop,
Yeah,
which is where their
like the storeroom or whatever.
meat
Yeah,
grinder is, where
Yeah.
they like chop up and handle the bodies, I should say.
yeah.
The neighbors of Miss Lovett, they try to get someone to investigate because there's like quote unquote strange smoke and stench.
Oh yeah, because didn't she end up putting somebody just alive? Yeah, it's like the humans. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and they investigated.
Yeah,
Like, didn't the judge show up or something? Like, I don't know, something happened, some weird stuff.
something like that. But she stalls the person who comes over because supposedly he was like promised like a free shave, and so
Yeah.
instead he goes up to get the shave, and then he dies.
Well,
you know?
yeah, obviously.
Yeah, he dies. And I totally forgot to. They like hire on this little boy to like help clean the shop and stuff. Like obviously they don't tell him, but
Well,
like
yeah.
they clean the shop. 'Cause I think he's like a homeless kid or something.
Okay.
And so he's like, I'll work. I just want to be fed. And so like they feed him, but as he's like working and stuff and he's eating, I think he like sneaks down somewhere where the chute is, because as he's eating, he finds like these
Like,
like hair
yeah.
and like fingernails in a pie, and then literally as he's discovering this, the guy who was just freshly killed after coming to quote unquote investigate comes down the chute, and so he's like, oh my god,
Oh my
what the
god.
heck. And so that little boy flees into the sewers, and then they're like, oh my god, he knows, we have to kill
They
that little
plan to
boy.
kill the boy.
They
They
plan
plan
to
to kill
kill
a
the
child.
boy.
Oh no. Oh my god.
Yep.
And then yada yada judge shows up, and like one of the guys they kill, he doesn't actually die. Like he like crawls back up or something. Right? He like crawls up from the storeroom and like kills Todd with his own razor or something. Spoilers, by the way.
Oh yeah, yeah. Um,
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that's how it ends. The Todd dies by somebody that he failed to kill. Dies to his own razor blade, I believe.
oh yeah, the judge. It is the judge.
It is the
'Cause
judge.
he did get his like throat slit, but he's still alive, and so like Miss Lovett is downstairs, and so she's trying to struggle with him to be like, oh no, uh-oh. Um, oh, oh right. Oh my god, I forgot about I forgot about how so his wife is still alive, but that awful
Insane
things.
asylum, right?
Yeah. And so the wife was trying to like poison herself with arsenic. Um, but like right as the judge is like, you know, basically dying, there was already this quote unquote old beggar who is his wife who came in, and she's trying to put the dead cadaver into the oven while she's trying to fight off this judge. And then he comes down and he's like, what's happening? Sees the struggle, but then he sees the person about to be put in the oven as his wife, and he's like, what did you do to my wife? To Miss Lovett. And he's all like, oh my god, what the heck? And then he like I laughed a little when this happened, but he Todd throws Mrs. Lovett in the oven
Yeah.
to kill her. And then it's the little boy who comes back up from the sewers and then kills Sweeney Todd with his own razor. And then everyone's dead.
Yeah. It's a great play. This is just a flat out thing. If you ever have the option to go see plays, go
Yeah.
go support them.
Yeah, absolutely.
And they'll genuinely be good. They should be if they're being performed.
Mm-hmm.
Especially Sweeney Todd's a good one. It's a great one. It's a pretty popular one that happens a lot. Like, just go see musicals. Go see plays.
Mm-hmm. Very, very, very heavily recommend support your local art, your live art. That is, support and protect your art, whether it's performative or other art.
All right, let's move on. Next.
Yeah. So the next one we have is, I didn't know that this became a musical, but we have Saw the musical. Like,
I've got
the movie Saw.
All right, tell me about it. I've got absolutely nothing here.
Well, supposedly it's literally just like the
Saw, but on
first
stage.
movie,
Just Saw, but it's on stage.
in a way.
Oh,
So it follows the plot of the first Saw movie, where it is like, the two guys in the bathroom, chained ankles, whatever. But it gets like silly in a way.
Oh,
So it's like they at some point, in the play, they have the iconic cutting of the foot moment,
yeah,
which I saw a little clip of, and it's a practical effect, and it's looked kind of cool because like they have like the fake foot, and then there's like squirting blood like with a squib or something. Yeah. So that was pretty cool. Almost like how like Little Shop of Horrors is like kind of on the sillier side, but it still has like a plot and a story to follow that's like kind of like
yeah. It's like mysterious and like a spooky plot to follow. Yeah,
that's kind of how Saw the Musical is.
Okay.
Neither of us have seen it, but I think I would be interested to watch it. And not just because I love Saw to death. Slightly, maybe a little bit. But I'm interested to see how they, make it into a musical. Because it's like, it could just be a play, but it's a musical.
So you'd be willing to go see it?
I would.
I mean, obviously, you like Saw. You like Saw a lot.
I do. Yeah. But I feel like it would be interesting to see how they turn kind of the effects into stage effects.
Yeah. Because it all has to be practical.
Yeah. So, I think I would be more interested in that aspect than like actually watching it.
Yeah.
But I would be like, like I think I want to see behind the scenes. That's what I'm getting at. I want to see the behind the scenes of it.
I do always like seeing some of the behind the scenes, but behind stage plays.
Yeah.
Because when I went to go like see one of my like local ones, they had a shoe drop from the rafters, and I'm like, how did what did they use to do that? Apparently, it was just a like a wooden panel. They had like a string for. They just pulled it, and it would like drop it out, and the shoe would drop down.
Huh.
Yeah, because I was caught up on it for like most of the show. I was like, how did they? I was like, I wonder how they did that. So I asked them afterwards, and they showed me, and I was like, oh, cool.
Heck yeah. See, always ask questions too. Always ask questions.
Because if somebody had the idea to put it together, they will be happy to explain it to you. Because if it's something that they came up with, or something they also find interesting, they will share it. They will probably share it with you.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I don't really know too much more on that one.
Yeah, neither of us know much about. We should probably just move on from that one.
Another very honestly, I don't want to say just like very famous. It's like the staple, I would say, of thriller, like horror kind of on stage things. The Scottish play. Or
oh no, don't say it. Don't say it. No,
Macbeth.
Yeah, we're not on the stage. It's fine. Yes.
No.
The Scottish play or Macbeth.
Yes, by Shakespeare.
William
Shakespeare himself.
My favorite guy he just makes up words.
Yeah.
A lot of them. Puts apostrophes where they don't need to go. Yes, I'm gonna diss Shakespeare. I'm doing it live.
That is a very bold thing to say.
I mean, I don't know. Reading it is really difficult.
No, I agree.
If you look at it, you're like, how am I supposed to say some of these words? Because one, they're just made up. I mean, so is like language is just made up. But two, there's like 3 apostrophes in a word, and you're like, how?
Well, I don't know if it's really as hard as you're saying.
Well, but like if you look at it, you're like, but why?
I don't know. I feel like that's a you issue, maybe. But it is very much like staple, like playwright that you will usually end up reading if you're in high school. Most people should know.
You'll probably read at least like a Shakespeare thing in a high school English class, maybe even a college English class too. Mm-hmm. They'll probably make you read some Shakespeare.
Yeah. But like, it's extremely well known. Obviously, a lot of things from Shakespeare are very, very well known and loved. And
we should probably go into why people call it the Scottish play and not just Macbeth.
Right. So Macbeth is the
Main character.
name
Oh yeah, and the main character.
and the main character. Yeah. But there's this
Stigma? Curse?
I
Just curse?
I guess curse.
Just a curse.
This like thing among the theater life and world, that if you say the name Macbeth, like
in the theater.
in the theater,
In
on
the-
the stage,
In the theater, on the stage. And specifically,
Anything.
if you aren't performing Macbeth, if you're performing Macbeth,
Yeah,
it's
that's
fine. You can
different.
say it. But if you are just on stage, you
And you-
cannot.
and you say it.
You've cursed your play.
Yeah. Supposedly, if you do that, everything about your performance will go wrong. Like, people will get sick, people will get hurt. Like, it just won't be a good performance at all.
Yeah. Don't ask where it came from. I don't write the rules. I just follow them.
Right, right. And I'm like, I'm not. I don't want to say I'm superstitious theater wise, but yet I still.
Also, any director
Won't say it.
Any director will get mad at you. They will
Yeah.
get mad at you.
Yeah. Yeah. I just. Because it's like, I don't really believe that that would be the cause of something going wrong, but I'm also not going to say it because what if something does go wrong and then it's my fault?
I'm not superstitious, but
But just in case.
I'd like my plays to not get cursed, please, and thank you.
Exactly.
You can keep it.
Right. So Macbeth follows
Macbeth.
And I guess his wife too, Lady Macbeth.
Yeah. The naming scheme in this is great.
Right.
It's Macbeth, Lady Macbeth. What's his counterpart or his I don't remember the actual like names, but it's Macduff. You're
Yeah.
like, oh, okay.
There's yes, King Duncan. Like,
Yeah. Well, I mean, the names are like those names, but it's like Macbeth, Lady Macbeth, which like works because she's a lady, and
Yeah.
I think Macbeth might be his last name. I don't actually remember.
I think it is.
But then there's also Macduff is his counter.
Yeah. Yeah, but it honestly, the first time reading it genuinely feels like a fever dream.
Yeah.
Because the way that it switches back and forth from these
Isn't it? Is it
three witches.
yeah, it's the witches
Um
and the actual play. Or well, no,
Yeah.
it's because it is Macbeth goes to the witches
Mm-hmm.
to learn his future.
yeah. And like
This is what you don't want to know the future because he learns it and says like he's gonna get killed by his best friend, so then he kills his best friend, and then it says that he'll lose the crown, or it's like fate, like if he follows these steps he'll get the crown because he's like third in line, or he's like I don't remember. It's been years. I didn't like read it.
well, because
I didn't want to read it.
Macbeth wants to claim
The crown,
the crown.
the Scottish crown of it. Yeah.
Yeah. And so he kills Duncan because he sends the letter about the witches to his wife to be like, this is what's going on. And then Lady Macbeth is like, you have to kill him. You have to do it. And he's like, what? No. Like, that's
Yeah.
bad, yada,
Yeah.
yada.
She starts as the devil on his shoulder, but then he quickly becomes he quickly becomes just a bad person.
Yeah. Yeah. And
It's a classic tale of greed where he gets
Yeah.
some power and then he just wants more of it.
yeah. And so after he kills him, they make a plan to like frame like two like attendants or like servers, not servants, but like two other people.
Two people that are at a party because he was hosting a party. That's
Yeah.
where he kills Duncan.
Yeah. And so like they're like, oh well, they're drunk, and so we can just frame them, yada yada. And that night he has like this supernatural like
Premonition?
dream? I don't know, like a hallucination.
Yeah.
I guess. And he just like he declines from there. Basically, he's like,
Yeah, it's all from once he kills Duncan, it's all downhill from there. It's just bad thing after bad thing that happens. I mean, as the tragedies go.
yeah,
I don't, I don't. I like that's just what the plays were called. They're tragedies. Spoilers.
yeah.
Everyone dies.
Everyone dies. Everyone dies. But yeah, so it's just like, it is very much worth a mention in this episode because that was like, I think just the start of like, oh, you can just kill everyone.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't have to end happy.
Also, it works with theatrical horror because saying the name is a horror to thespians.
Yeah. Yeah.
They all really don't like it.
So if anyone is listening to this
Please don't
before
go.
like rehearsal or something, I'm not sorry.
Please don't go and curse yours or other people's.
Yeah.
Please don't.
Yeah. Be nice.
I don't actually know. Like I don't actually know like how like if you're not performing. Like I don't know. Just don't do it.
Don't say it in your theater. Simple as that.
If you're gonna refer to it as the Scottish play, and that's all you need to know.
Exactly. And if you accidentally do say Macbeth or someone else is stupid and does that, there are many ways.
Yeah, there's like
to like quote unquote cleanse your theater.
Yeah, you can like look it up. It's like it's some funny stuff.
Yeah, I read one where it was like turn to your left 3 times and then spit on the ground. And it's like, oh, well, or like saying something to the ceiling and then throwing salt. Or
yeah, I don't know.
There's so
I don't know.
many. So it's like, well, which one actually works? We don't know.
Is the curse real? Who knows? But anyway.
Who knows? But anyway, we have like 2 more plays to talk about, and they're gory themes, I guess. Heathers.
Ah, yes.
Heathers.
Which like not really like if you look at it, you're like, oh, it's a school about it's a play about a high school.
Yeah.
It's a play about a school. It's a play about somebody's senior year.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yep, that's it. That's all that happens. Mm-hmm. There's nothing interesting that happens that school year.
So yeah, so technically, it's not in the theme of horror, but
we're gonna talk about it because this is our podcast. Yeah. We get to talk about whatever we want.
Well, it's my podcast, but in the
we get to talk about whatever we want on the podcast.
Yeah. In the genre of, I guess, all things thrilling.
Yeah.
More specifically, in the story of Heathers, there is quite a handful of death seen. There is a fake out suicide by hanging.
Yeah.
By Veronica.
That's pretty late. That's very late in the show.
Yeah, yeah. And then, spoiler alert, JD blows up with a bomb.
Their school, in fact, was Vietnam.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Not sorry, but
you have to know ball to understand that reference. But yeah.
I mean, it's Heathers. It's a fairly known one, I'd say.
Well, they still have to know ball.
I mean, you're right.
Heathers peak.
They'd have to know more than just that it's a musical that exists.
Yeah, exactly. And like talking about, or I want to start talking about obviously like the first death, which is Heather Chandler and drinking Drano. which
like
low-key
kind of stupid, honestly.
Oh, honestly, that's.
No, I'm saying that she's kind of stupid.
Oh yeah, for not immediately being like, oh, this tastes weird.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right.
I mean, to be fair, they were probably drunk.
Well,
I don't remember. It's been a while.
No, because they meet her at her house, and it's like later in the evening or something, because she's in her PJs.
That doesn't mean she's not drunk.
Yeah, you know what? You're right. PJs doesn't equal soberness. But I just remember like hearing about how, very commonly Drano is a blue liquid you pour down your drain.
Yeah.
It is a chemical. You don't drink it. Duh. And so like stages would just use like blue Gatorade or
Yeah.
anything colored blue. But I heard one time that one production had like a cup of like Gatorade, and then they had a cup of actual Drano. For some reason, they thought that was a smart idea.
Yeah.
And the actor drank the Drano.
Oh.
Um,
Was she fine?
yeah, no, she was fine. Just
Okay.
had an upset tummy
Okay.
after. But like,
Production horror
what?
stories. Here they are.
Why? Who thought that it would be a good idea
They needed
to
it.
pour
They needed it for the
Drano
prop.
in a cup?
They needed it for the prop. It had to be realistic. No one could tell. It had to be realistic. No one could have tell. No one could tell.
Yeah, it'll be realistic when she dies on stage, for real.
Yeah, it's just like this, like the one, like there's like a one, like an ad or something for like, but it's like he has to drink vodka for like for like the scene. But they have a real vodka sponsor, so they're just and it's really funny as the skit goes on.
Oh my god.
Because like in this skit it takes like 17, 18 takes. He just gets progressively worse. It's really funny.
I don't think I've ever seen that, but it sounds funny.
Yeah, it's like on stage. Like if you aren't like a part of theater, you'll be like, just use the real thing. You're like, no, you don't. You actually don't need to. Yeah, at all. You don't need anything. You just need something that looks close enough to it, and your audience will interpret it as the thing it's trying to be.
Exactly. But the real, it's just like, why would you do that? Ugh. Anyway, and then later on in the story, there are two jocks who get killed by gunpoint, and they're gay. What are your thoughts on that?
I'm not gonna. No comment.
Huh. I knew you'd say something like that. Anyway, I'm trying to think, are there, because there's those three main ones, and then I don't think anyone else like technically dies, but it's a lot of talk about like, there's a lot of talk about suicide.
I mean, one of the songs is called "Dead Girl Walking." We're not gonna go to the contents of that song, but at least like the makes sense for it, where it's like, yeah, the main Heather is like, you're basically dead. So like you might as well just be like a dead girl walking. Mm-hmm. I'm not going into the context of the song. That's fine.
Yeah, that is very far from the context of the song, but
that comes before it. That's like the reason why. The reason why it's called that.
Yeah. So there is just a lot of.
It's like, the context for the song.
Yes, there's a good amount of, just a lot of awful subjects being talked about. There's a lot.
I mean, it's a play about high school. They're trying to be a bit. They're trying to be really edgy about it.
Yeah. And then again, this is set, I don't remember exactly when it's set, but it's definitely set in like earlier times. You know, like with the whole like when cliques were huge things, and
when Mean Girls is set, right? Earlier than that, way before. Yeah, because when was the original movie for it? Like 1980 or something? I don't remember. I don't.
19 something.
There was an original movie for it.
Yeah. That's the one that I've watched. I haven't actually watched the full of the musical. Well, I've watched like half of it.
Yeah.
I've watched enough.
Okay.
But yeah, it's definitely like that kind of, we're talking about like the very popular, girls, they have eating disorders and they bully, the nerds.
They bully they basically just bully everyone.
Yeah. And there's like jocks. And so it's like,
it's a very stereotypical, like, this is what a movie depicts as a high school.
Yeah. So it's
where it's like big house parties and like all that stuff.
And teen drinking.
Yeah.
And yada yada. Yeah, but then towards the end, JD, who's like he's like the main.
He's the love interest, technically.
Main interest.
Well, I mean, yes.
Main villain.
He can be both.
Yeah. No, he can. He
know what? No, he gets to be both.
Yeah. He
makes a bomb.
He makes a bomb.
because what is it? Veronica like stands him up or something. It says like
Basically, she realizes like, oh, we can't keep killing people. Like this is wrong. This
yeah.
is bad, and you're not right in the head, and
Yeah,
you
but
need help.
but JD is your typical like, or like your stereotypical like quiet kid. Don't come to school tomorrow.
Yeah.
Except, actually, yeah, it's just that.
Yeah, and he even wears a trench coat.
In all, he generally wears all black with a black trench coat.
Yeah. So, is it really a stereotype if it's just a fact?
I mean, it's a play. Most of the times they just use stereotypes for like visual, like to help visualize. Be like, that's the quote unquote like quiet kid. Like,
Yeah.
Like you get what I mean. I'm not trying to like stereotype.
No.
I'm not trying to actually start like if you think of it like the kid that would tell you don't come to school tomorrow. They
That is
try to
JD.
they try to embody that in a character.
That is, yeah.
And that's mostly what theater is basically try to stereotype characters so that somebody can at a glance figure out like their like character traits, I guess.
Yeah. But yeah, so then they have this prom.
No, it's not their prom. It's the pep rally. JD says it in the opening of the song.
Oh, I'm thinking of the actual song.
You can be my date to the pep rally tonight.
Right.
Because it says in the song, I guarantee they'll never see their senior prom.
Okay, yeah, that's where I got it mixed up. You're right, a pep rally. And he's planning on basically bombing the whole school and everyone in it at the pep rally. And so he goes over to Veronica's house, the main character, and he's like, hey, baby, come on out. But then she stages that she hung herself.
Yeah. At the end of the song, he goes, I'm going to count to 3. Goes 1, 2, and then bursts through the door.
Yeah.
And finds Veronica hanging.
Yeah, and he's like...
Or at least supposedly.
Oh, supposedly. And so he's like, welp,
I
guess I can do it myself.
And then he's sad. Then he goes into his
Yeah.
depression arc.
By trying to bomb the school.
Correct.
But then...
Well, he was going to do it anyway, to be fair.
Yeah, but now he's like, oh, I guess I'll do it alone. If I must.
If I must.
And so he leaves out her window to go plant the bomb. But then Veronica's mom walks in, and she's like, oh my god, my daughter's dead. But then Veronica's like, oh, no, I'm alive. I was lying, haha. And then she's like, oh, I have to go stop him from bombing the school. And then that's a whole thing.
Yeah. No, there's a dead girl walking reprise because it's funny
Yeah.
because she faked her death, and now the context is different. Now she faked her death, so now she's alive again. So now she's dead. Now she's actually dead, but now she's walking again. The context for the songs are different.
Yeah, whatever you say, I guess. So this whole thing where she goes and is like, oh, don't do that, and then somehow gets through to him or something, and then he goes and takes the bomb to the football field and lets it blow up while he's holding it, and Veronica stands away, and then she's like, damn, my psycho boyfriend just killed himself right in front of me.
Maybe she was colorblind. Maybe she was being colorblind.
Very very yes, that was very that's just canonical.
All the red looked a little too green.
It looked like really green.
Also, I know that's not how colorblindness works. I know that's not how. In very rare cases does it work that way, but I'm not being insensitive. I swear.
Well, whatever you say. And then the last one I just want to really quickly talk about is, it's not a hugely wide known one, but if it's called The Guy Who Didn't Like Musicals. That title alone is like,
it's really funny. It was just really funny that it's a musical.
Yeah, so it is a musical.
How is this a horror? Or like how does it fit into this theme?
Technically, just like how Heathers isn't technically a horror, has the themes of like an apocalypse, and
okay, all right.
It follows this guy who doesn't like musicals.
Oh my god, who could have guessed?
And there's this like alien invasion that happens where through this weird radioactive like blue goo, it infects people and makes them act like they're in a musical. So they sing everything and they dance and they perform
Oh, so it's kind of like High School Musical.
in a way.
Well, that's basically how it works. I mean,
Yes.
in High School Musical, they all just kind of like burst out into song, and it actually happened. It's really funny that in universe they actually burst into song.
Well, yeah, but
This seems very similar to
The-
the like deep in like looking further into like High School Musical.
the
At
difference
least the old like
is
the
that
originals.
people are terrified.
Oh,
they,
okay.
They know that this is happening. Whereas in High School Musical, they all are lobotomized
And they're all pretty oblivious.
yeah, that this is happening. Spoiler alert. It's all on YouTube, so you can look it up if you want to watch it. But
You go watch it. Like if you want to, go watch it.
go watch it. Don't
Come
listen
back.
to this because there will be spoilers. He does get infected at the end, and then the love interest that follows him is like, oh my god, no, I can't be the only one now who isn't singing and dancing and infected. And then I believe she also eventually gets infected too.
She infects herself with, basically.
In a way.
Okay.
But like you just follow them, and so I wanted to talk about more of like the fear thriller aspect of their practical effects on stage, because they have many scenes where they show like the deaths to this musical alien.
Do they dance themselves to death?
No, more like they die and then reanimate and
Oh.
dance.
Oh,
So yeah, it's like this, like that's why I kind of said apocalypse, 'cause it's like this disease.
yeah.
basically.
Okay. Yeah.
And it's all like this blue alien. There's at one point where some guy, like part of his brain is showing, and it's all like blue, gooey, nasty.
Ooh.
And then there's another part where some girl dies by getting her intestines ripped out. And then later on, she quote unquote comes back, but her intestines are blue, and she's now infected with this musical dancing element.
Neat.
So I thought that would be fun to add in, because their practical effects like that looked not like super amazing, awesome, but it was like cool to see done.
Okay. Now you said that was your last thing, but
Yes.
what about the Rocky Horror Picture Show?
Ooh. Okay, so
It has horror in the name, which yes, if for anybody who knows, it is a movie,
yes.
but it has a very large cult following that put on shadow casts of this movie.
yes.
I've gone to see it multiple times. It is a very fun experience. It is definitely an experience of all time. I will tell you that.
Oh.
It's definitely an experience. It's great. They say at the beginning of the show, what is it? I can't remember the words. What is it? Crowd participation is mandatory. That's
Oh.
what they say.
Okay. See, I've never been to a Shadowcast before. I've always wanted to, though.
Have you seen the movie?
Yes.
Okay.
It's been a while, though.
Well, that's fine.
I don't remember a
That's
lot
fine.
of it.
I always love to go see it. It's a great time. Before that actually the movie starts, like they explain like some of the like lore behind, like I say lore, it's just like some of the stuff, like the reason why they still do the Shadowcast and why we say some of the jokes we do like towards the movie. Like there's been like so many iterations of like jokes for the movie. One of my favorites is "Tell me whose pool this is" and "Tell me 17 times," because one of the songs opens up with him saying "mine" 17 times.
Like in a row?
Yes, that's how the song opens up. So one of the jokes is you yell right before the song starts. You go, "Tell me whose pool this is," and "Tell me 17 times," or like 23. I don't remember the number. It's been a while.
God. It seems like a very big sense of community then.
It's a very fun show to go. It's a very fun show to go to.
What if, like, I mean, obviously first timers, they don't know.
You're right. They don't. Based on the crowd, though, it can get better or worse because like they don't say all the jokes. Like the people on stage don't say all of the jokes. But as they say, crowd participation is mandatory. So if you know a joke, you just kind of yell it and let it rip.
Oh,
Like if you have it,
that's so
you
interesting.
just let them rip. You're not really there to watch the movie, but like You are kind of there to watch the movie.
Wow.
It's an experience more than like. But like also, the Rocky Horror Picture Show. It's not really a horror. But basically everybody dies though. So
yeah.
pretty much everybody dies.
It's definitely like another, I think, one of those where you're like, what is happening?
It is very similar to like I don't know what's happening. That was a plot twist, all right. It's kind of like Airplane in that sense, where it's like I don't know what's happening, but you can actually follow. It does have like it does have a fairly linear story.
Right.
But I don't know. I just wanted to bring it up.
No, that's
because I feel like this is the episode to bring it up on is theatrical horror because it's a shadow cast.
No, yeah, you're right. I mean, there's definitely a lot more.
Yeah, we only scratched the surface on this.
Yeah, a lot more shows and different things that have horror aspects to them, and even if it's not like themed as a horror, performance or written as one,
there can always be horror elements in them.
Right. Which is super fun to like really dive into if that's kind of your vibe or like what you're interested in. But that's all we have for today. So thank you everyone for listening in. Do you have any last minute?
Not really.
No? Okay.
But do make sure to stay tuned for the rest of season 2 or the rest of season 3. We've got some exciting things planned.
Right. Yeah. So thank you for listening again, and we will see you in the next episode. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, what was that?
What was what?
Why are you doing that for?
I mean, that's just something people say at the end of their episodes.
No, we've never said that before. What, do you think you just like know everything now?
I don't know.
What, you think you've planned out this entire season? What do you know that I don't? Nothing. Exactly. Nothing. Okay, you're on thin ice. Okay, I'm like, you have next episode to prove to me that you belong here, or you're out. Do you understand me? Do you understand me?
Yeah, I get it. I get it all.
Okay, good. Okay, let's cut.